This is the chaos that we're in at the minute, yeah. Partway through done. All I've done is filmed a part of the vlog that is me cutting out these files. So basically what this is I've done a candy corn part of the Halloween design, which is something extended on from the summer. So think Summerween, and we'll see it in a bit, yeah. And then I've managed to take it from Procreate to Adobe, and it's now in Cricut because it's actually it's actually an SVG for a cup design. But in the midst of that, have I even got them up? Basically, it's the 6 weeks holidays. So I've got no idea how this is going to pan out. I'm conscious of obviously filming. At least I've sorted the mic out this time. But we've got a lot on. I've had to swap the days around because yesterday I needed a rest. I literally did need a rest yesterday. So we're literally working back to front. I've worked on the candy apple, yeah. So today we have actually got quite a bit to do. I've got to work on the fall stuff on the Procreate side of things, complete the flowers for the skull design, complete the ghost, which is a separate design because I've done 3 ghost designs now, finish an RIP design, create a sticker sheet for Photoshop that I can only use when I've got no filming on because it's such a big file. Create the vinyl cuts for some design that I've already done, and create the background for the Halloween sticker sheets. So we've already just started the filming. I'm going to show you some birthday cards that I'm going to be listing as well, which I have showcased on the last vlog and on social media. So yeah, we've got a fair bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off, but what we're just going to do is just work through at the best pace that we can. So I'm also conscious that I've not been introducing myself. So just in case you're new, because I'll be honest, we have had some new subscribers. So basically, my name's Lisa, and literally all I'm doing is just documenting my journey behind the scenes as I try to take a hobby through as a small business, and just about how, how the chaos unfolds as I do it, because nothing is ever straightforward with me. So what we're more than likely going to be doing on this one is having a lot of music playing in the background, me just probably speeding a lot of things up until I get to a point where I feel like you need to see what we're doing. So for now, I'm going to put some music on and jump into the Procreate side of things because that's chill. I'll just do a quick polish because I can see. Yeah, yeah, that's getting done before I do anything. And then I'm going to finish off my last cup. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, this is my favourite. I love it when I can actually just sit and chill and just, because of the ADHD, I do just like to get a sketch design out quick on the Procreate side of things. Because what you're going to find out next week when I reveal is that whatever I start off on a sketch in Procreate doesn't necessarily end up in the final design, which is when it's actually been pushed over through to the Illustrator side of things. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you a bit of behind the scenes. Right, so we're still on the studio vlog. I'm not going to film from the other angle because I'm just going to let you guys see what we're dealing with. So basically what I've done is I've done a candy corn, but I've done it. Remember how we did the summer fruits? This is for the Summerween. And I'm just doing a cup for myself. So I thought I would use the colours that I've got already for already from Tech Wrap. Yeah, just had to think there for a minute. So if I've got this right, we're ready to go. We should just be able to be ready to put this in. Yeah, I knew something would happen. So just give me a minute because obviously I've got a tight space And this is the first time I've ever actually used this machine in this space. Yeah, so I've got enough room. I'm thinking, why are you trying to speak when it's actually... Machine's going, what is up with you? But apologies if this is a bit loud, guys. But I'm wondering if I've done this a bit small, but it is actually a small cup, look. So I feel like we should be okay. Right, I've got the red going. There we go. So remember, oh, yes, I did not think about this bit at the end. So remember, look, I've got, oh, right, okay, yeah, they're not that small, look. So just remember what I said to you about just trust the process, yeah? So the next one we're doing is this. So I've not really, again, this is the reason why I've literally done this. I've not really gave myself much room. Even though I've got a side table, I'm choosing to set the photography up redder. So the next bit is saying that I still, again, need another 4x2 piece. So this bit that we're going to be cutting now will be the middle of the candy corn. So if you're expecting a traditional candy corn, we're not doing it. We're doing Summerween because this is just for me. And just because I've got a spare cup, I want to just treat myself. So let's get this. This desk is gonna look monstrous. Thank God you guys can't see from that angle. You know, keeping it real. Oh, why would I not just... I've got a flipping cutter. Why would I not just use that rather than just trying to guess it all the time? This is why. So remember, when this comes, look. Oh, have I already taken it off? No. Do not cut it with a piece of thing on. It's got like a translucent here. I've just managed to get this bit. I'm sorry if you guys have got the wrong angle again. So what we're doing, look, is I'm just remembering now that I've got to remember to take that piece off. So let's get it set up. Look where the pieces are because I've got some jagged edges. Oh no. No. That's not going to be right. So all I'm doing is just making sure that when I put it on the mat, because the pieces aren't obviously all going to be in a straight line, that the piece that I put on this mat is enough to make sure that it gets cut. So I've just braided it. I'm sorry that you guys can't see, but just this is the first time that I've done it here. And next time I'll know which way to do it from. So I'm going to stop talking when the noise starts. Did I even check it peeled off okay? I just didn't. Oh, come on, get a grip, please. Right, just while we've got 2 minutes, I've just realised before I take that one off, I forgot to check. Yeah, it peels off okay. I don't like wastage, but you know, sometimes it does happen. Right, here we go. These are the tops of my candy corn, so I'm hoping this works out the way that I want it to. So if this goes well, I will actually see if I can get some pink matte, because the other design that I've done is actually for a candy corn with a pink top, but I didn't have the right pink that was in a matte vinyl. Right, so we've done that colour. Let's get this off. Okay. So the next piece that I now need to do is, give myself some space, is, oh, I've not even opened, this one, look. So this one, I don't know if I've left it on. I'm going to try this colour. Yeah, always prepared, yeah, always prepared. Right, this one I'll be able to show you better how you need to remember. Don't have a paddy like I did when they'll come thinking you've made a mistake, because in reality, look, can you see that bit on the corner? That's the actual colour of the vinyl. You just can't make it up. Right, so let's just double check. Again, we're on a... Oh, just good job. This is a 5x2 piece. How did I mess that one up? Can I do that now? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, you can. Right, I'm going to just do it because I haven't got time to be messing about. Right, let's just get this piece cut off and then we can get it on the mats. Yeah, the mats. Should have done an ASMR, shouldn't I? Right, here we go. It's a bit tough. Right. Are you kidding me? I've got the tiniest little space and I'm losing things all over the place. Yeah, what we'll find is we'll probably cut some of this. So we've got a 5x2 piece that I'm balancing on a ledge for, trying to cut. Well, I'll probably give myself just a little bit more because I'm not sure I've lined this one up right. Ever the optimist in my own skills, yeah? I need to stop doubting myself. Right, here we go. I'm just hoping that what I've envisaged works and it doesn't look like what the... Yeah? Right, again, so all I've got to do is start yourself off. Start yourself off. Fill that off. Right, so we're doing a 5x2 piece because I've messed up. Is that lined up properly? Right, I'm hoping this lines up. Right, let's go for the next piece. I like it set up like this. I just need to get a little bit more. Oops, make sure it goes inside, guys. Yeah. I just got to get a little bit more with it. Yeah, that's right. It's 3. Okay, so let's cut this piece and then the next. Oh, gosh. Where have you left the black? You just literally just set yourself up to fail. Oh, please tell me I've got black mark. One thing I'm glad about today is that you guys can't see what I'm doing behind here. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's here. Dramatic as always, yeah, dramatic. Well, no, that's not me, that's Floss. I'm not dramatic, I'm just truthful. And that's what people often have a problem with. But anyway, keeping it positive and all that. Right, okay, so, I don't know if you can see what I've done. Let's get this little bit off. Right, so if I've got this right, let's peel it. We've got the bottom bit of the melon. Can I see? Right, I'm going to move you over now so that you guys can see what I'm actually doing, because otherwise it's just you like looking at a blank Cricut machine, which I don't think you want to do. I think you want to see if this vision comes to life. Right. Gosh, this bugs me. Wastage. But it's just because I've got to do it for this. That is the bottom. So we're going to have, when I get the cream off, that is going to be a candy corn, but it's a melon. Remember what we did? Summer loving. Now we've got Summerween. So let me just pause you a minute, because as always, I've not come prepared and I forgot one of the vital pieces of the flipping vinyl, which is the little things that go on top of the red melon. So 2 seconds. This is why I'm stressing. Yeah? Tech wrap. Tell me what colour do you think that is, because to me that looks silver. Yeah. That's why I was stressed when I got all my delivery, yeah? So let's just see. So I've got to remember to keep that on as well, because obviously it will remind me what colour I need. No, we haven't got time today. We're just going straight in. No dilly-dallying. What I normally do is, if this comes off right, I'm going to keep that bit just to remind me what colour. Please, I am praying, literally, that this is the right colour. Otherwise, I've got to fish around for some other ones. Right, okay, let's have a look. And I ain't got time because I've still got to sort my living room out, because I've got something coming or happening soon. Right, let's have a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. You would have never thought. You telling me that you think that's black, yeah? Yeah, whatever. When it gets delivered, this is why I'm having hissy fits, yeah? Because that does not look like what it says it is on the tin. Right, keep that on. Right, so this bit I need to set up, and I need... looks like I need a 4x... I'm going to give myself just over a 2 on this one, and I'll be okay within the 4. Just over a 2 and a 4. Oops. Right, let's get this done, and then we can switch the angle of what we're filming on, and you guys can actually see what I'm doing back here. Right, what did you say? Just over a... No, 4, but just over a 2, didn't we? Why have I left it all this time to actually use it? So again, look, that's how it looks. To me, that looks like a silver or a grey. And then when you take this translucent stuff off, here's the transformation. Never. I would have never have guessed that, look, just looking at it. Right, okay, next bit, let's go. Oops, the daisy. We're almost there. And then we'll see if this is actually this is the first time I've ever put multi-layers together, but also let's see if my vision actually looks right. Oh, I've left the parchment paper downstairs. What a day. Right, so these are the top pieces that will sit in the watermelon. If anybody's wondering, I've got little black dots being printed off, yeah? Apologies for the noise, guys. Let's just open how this works out, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a double cut on this one, so I just don't think it will work right. You know what I should have done? Usually I do a shape around whatever I'm cutting out in the vinyl, so I can literally just peel that outer shape so that I know what I'm working with. But I don't think I've done it on this, which may make it a little bit harder when we come to see if we can get these pieces off. So let me see if I've got a bit more light for you, so shine on, see what we've got to do. I've somehow got to get all of these little pieces, can you see them there, look, out of here on one go. I'm just wondering whether or not it's probably best for me to cut them off individually, so that if I make a mistake, I've literally only ruined one at a time. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because otherwise I'll be annoyed with myself. So I'm going to move you over now to the other side and close down this, because I feel like it needs a charge. This is the chaos that we're in at the minute, yeah. Partway through done. All I've done is filmed a part of the vlog that is me cutting out these files. So basically what this is I've done a candy corn, part of the Halloween design, which is something extended on from the summer. So think Summerween, and we'll see it in a bit, yeah. And then I've managed to take it from Procreate to Adobe, and it's now in Cricut, because it's actually it's actually an SVG for a cup design. But in the midst of that, Have I even got them up? 1 minute. I've also gone and done a impromptu photo shoot because I've decided that these are going to be listed the same way on Etsy as the current ones that I've just done, which is these. So if you have a look on the Etsy listing, you'll see that they're listed with a certain background. So now I'm just going to go downstairs for a cup of tea, perhaps watch a studio vlog because I need to do something graphically design wise, have a cup of tea, and I may or may not actually start, start applying those in layers. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, basically what I've just been doing is I've just literally just been setting myself up to film a reel. So what I've done is I've just done a few shots where we've gone in, because I ain't got time to do it again, and I've dropped down that, and then I've ended up with a shot that leaves me with a piece of vinyl that's like that. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to do the cut file. I've still got to finish this look. So what I could do is I could actually show the finished design, but what I'm going to do now is just quickly just go in and just do a photograph for the thumbnail. Part of me is wondering whether or not we should showcase, you know what, yeah, we're going to showcase it differently. This time we're going to show off a finished piece of the actual item. We're just going to do just a little bit of weeding, just so that we can, should I cut these off so that I don't mess up? Yeah, don't waste your energy. Let's get this done right. So literally, I say I've only got one go at it. I haven't, because technically if I wanted to, I don't have to do the reverse side. I can just do one side. So let's get the first side done and let's see what it looks like for the water. I don't know why it's water, because I'm actually trying out iced coffee. First attempt didn't go too well. But that might be because my sister says maybe try crushing the ice in the coffee, because to me, it was just a waste of coffee. I was just like, who drinks that? But, you know, no judgment. Each to their own and all that. But yeah, maybe I just need to make it a little bit stronger because I do like my coffee. Right, and I just felt like it was got watered down with the milk. Right, so we've got that bit. Let's get this next bit done. And then all we're going to do is just vinyl the design on, and then I can just do an image. I'm not going to film me vinyling it on for what? For the gram. I'm just going to show the finished article, and also I might actually make it as a YouTube short as well. So look, all I'm doing, look, is just taking it off. And that literally is just it. We're not going to talk about the wastage because this is just a treat for myself. And technically I did do really well because I made sure there was minimal the way I'd set it up as well. Okay, so we've got that bit, Right, the next time you see me, I'll actually have this all set up ready to vinyl. These, oh, let me tell you about this. Yeah, not doing this again. So basically, wherever this cup is, oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, that's how that turned out. First time doing different layers. I don't know why I thought I could get some tiny little black dots on there in the resemblance of a melon in the easiest possible way, because that was stressful, even with the parchment paper. So, you know, that was a lesson learned as well. So I just need to remember to make those a little bit bigger. But I'll photograph that as well. I've still not got the cup holder, because this is what I'm saying, I'm keeping it real. I don't always have the funds to do what I need to do. So now I've got to find something that's the right height. Oh, why? I just literally just make it harder for myself. What are we going to use that's going to keep this the right height so that I can literally just... Yeah, I'm coming back to you because clearly that's not worked out either. Oh. Okay, there we go. If anything, I'm always resourceful. The pieces that need to be long enough, because then I'll be able to see where I can put No. So I can put it on top. Right, what we're going to do, yeah, is I'm going to switch to a silent thing because, guys, I haven't got time to watch me father bar doing all of this. So if in the next bit, you may or may not, this just might actually just go on as a silent one. I'm not messing about today. I've got to get it done. I'm on a time frame to getting this vlog exported as well. So hopefully I'm in the right shot. I don't know if I am or not. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go back, do that. Right, what did I say I was going to do? Said I was going to do photographing for the thumbnail, which is downstairs, didn't I? So I now need to just go and take a photograph of the thumbnail. I'll do one like that. Ugh, come on, get with it. So let's get everything documented. Let's get it all tagged. That's what we need to do. We need to log it all so that we know what it is when we're sticking it on the dongle. We know where everything's going. So that one's been done. I now know that this is the thumbnail for Studio Vlog 15. Next week I'm going to film me vinyl in the other side of the cup, and I promise I will make sure that the filming angle's right. So I'll see you next week. Bye.